The women in these toxic ass Facebook mom groups are the most judgmental people that I'm in groups with. And I'm in a lot of groups. Seriously, I should create a group for people who join groups. I have my children later in life. And so I'm a millennial. I join these groups because I want to find community. I come into these groups looking for other women who maybe are in their early 40s and they have a 5-month-old and a 4-year-old. I'm looking for inspiration, for relatable topics, relatable situations, for support. I'm looking to stay current on what's going on in motherhood, to see if there are things that I need to be cognizant about, especially my 4-year-old, because she's in a very crucial developmental stage in her life. So are other 4-year-olds going through the screaming and the slamming of the doors and the mature rebuttals that make you stop and say, that actually does make sense? In too many of these situations, instead of finding the community and the support, I have found judgment, shaming, for everything from, you don't homeschool your kids. Oh, you had a C-section. Oh, that's so easy. That's the easy way out. Your baby was just cut out of you. You didn't really give birth. You do know that, right? You didn't really give birth. Bitch, please. I gave birth to 2 children via C-section, and I have no regrets. The biggest shaming topic, I promise, is screen time. Screen time is tough because yes, it does give me a break from a very inquisitive, very talkative, very mature 4-year-old. Oh, your kids get too much screen time. My kids get 2 hours of screen time a week, and everything other than that, we are coloring and we are going on trips and we are hiking and we are swimming and we are doodling and we are writing on walls and we are playing in food, and they're learning how to cook and read, and they read the dictionary. If you don't have anything constructive to say to me, then you gotta be ready for what I have to say to you. I'm talking about women who specifically come on posts and say the most hurtful, atrocious, nonsensical, judgmental, shaming things to other moms who are there trying to really get some help, because a lot of people, believe it or not, perfect moms are at the end of their rope for whatever reason, and that's okay. Being a mom is hard. You want to have a community where you can go to decompress, express things that are going on in your life, and see if other people are going through the same thing and how they're dealing with it. Not everyone has the access or the resources or the people in their lives in real time to have that type of balance in their lives. So they go to, specifically talking about Facebook mom groups, to try to find that. For these other women to be in these groups, making it toxic, making it very hostile because they feel what they have to say, what they think, what they have, and what they experience is better or more than others, is something that really gives insight what is probably going on in their own lives at home for them to come and not be a girl's girl in a group for women who are just trying to be better versions of themselves, the best moms that they can be, who are just trying to find help for their children. These women are like high school mean girls who are in cliques, and you can't be a part of it because you're a single mom, or because you have too many children, or because your husband doesn't do this, or because you're a working mom and I'm a stay-at-home mom. They live vicariously and they try to find control and some type of meaning by going into these environments, making them toxic, not really caring how they make other moms feel, and then they leave and go about their business. They think nothing of it. To them, they're telling the truth. This is just how it is, and you need to deal with it. For instance, someone in one of these mom groups, they commented on how it doesn't seem to be very friendly and opening and welcoming. And the comment from one person was, "Welcome to the real world, weirdo. No one is your friend and helpful. Deal with it." The fuck? Why does it even have to be all of that? Either say something to reassure them that there are women who are not like that, or shut the fuck up. These women who do that are trying to regain or find some type of control that they don't feel like they have in their real lives. Maybe their husbands are overbearing. Maybe their children are very intense and it's hard to deal with them. Maybe they've lost their jobs. Maybe they don't have a job. Maybe they hate their job. Maybe their mother-in-law is always on their ass. For whatever reason, find a sense of control by berating, shaming, judging, and causing mental harm to other people in these groups. What I've found is that too many women specifically and purposefully join these groups to feel better about themselves. They are trying to compete with other moms, whether it be for what they have or don't have, or for where their children are academically, or where their children are emotionally. I'm all about bragging on your kid. Please, my 4-year-old, my daughter was counting to 20 before she was 2. She just came in the other day and told me about syllables. I don't have a problem with bragging, like brag on. It's when that bragging comes from a place of you're on a pedestal to discredit other women, to make them feel bad about themselves. Too many moms in these groups are narcissists. That narcissism also translates into how they interact in these groups. If you're in these mom groups because you are looking for that community and that support, here are some suggestions. Here are some things that you can do. You can leave the group. Just walk away from the group. I promise you, you're not missing out on anything but abusive and toxic behavior. What these women are contributing to these groups is not really edifying your life. In fact, for a lot of women, it is adding to their mental stress. You can start your own group. And I've seen this not just in moms groups, because remember, I'm in a lot of damn groups. Starting your own group allows you to really create the atmosphere that you want to have in this group, to create the environment that you really want. Because I guarantee you, there are women that feel the same way about wanting to find the support in the community, and that also feel like these mom groups are out of control. It can help you to really find your tribe. If you're gonna stay in the toxic mom group, please, please, please learn how to stand up for yourself. If someone is bold enough to say to you what they feel and what you should do, don't do, and they don't know anything about you except for what you posted, and maybe they went and viewed your profile because they're a nosy ass hoe, then you need to say exactly how you feel about what they said to you. Don't ever let anybody minimize you as a woman, as a mother, or as a person. A lot of people have malicious intent in the responses that they give in these groups. So you need to stand up for yourself. That is how you grow. And that is how you continue to understand the world around you and the world that your children are going to grow up in. Finally, for your mental health, you need to report someone that is being abusive in their comments, because moms' mental health are all over the place, all the time. And you don't need to add more trauma to what you're already dealing with because somebody wants to make you feel small because they themselves feel like they can't control what's going on in their lives.